Hi, we're here with Jessica Blue Sky Vigil of Living Well Health and Wellness Center. And today we're talking about surviving the holidays. And we are so excited to hear what Jessica has to tell us. But let's start off with, who are you, Jessica? What do you do here?
Hi, thanks Jenny for the introduction. Well, as Jenny said, my name is Jessica Blue Sky Vigil and I am a licensed professional counselor. That's what I do at Living Well. That's my professional title. I am an emotional wellness counselor, so I help people in regard to their emotional wellness and getting to that point of feeling emotionally well and strong. In my spare time or away from work, I'm also a mother of 3. I have 2 stepchildren and 1 bio child. I had a wife, so I navigate being the mother of a household of 5 in a blended family. I'm also a poet, a painter, a writer, and I am in love with nature. Not just the trees and the earth and the animals, that kind of nature, but the natural processes in life is what really interests me. I love to observe the ebb and flow and the cycles that we go through as human beings, as well as other cycles of nature. So one of the things that I noticed most of all during the holiday season that really seems like a natural cycle for people, but I think maybe it's just a bad habit we've gotten into, is we overcommit ourselves during the holidays. If you're anything like me, or you know someone like me that's navigating a family, whether it's blended or traditional type of nuclear family, either way, during the holidays, you've got more tug and more push and pull on you to obligate yourself to be there for people, to create things, to engage in activities, to throw parties. And so that can become very overwhelming very quickly. So I have a few tips for people to manage their stress during the holiday season. The very first one being to give yourself permission to do what you want to do. Give yourself permission to set healthy boundaries so that you're not overcommitting and feeling flustered. If there is maybe a Christmas party at the school for one of your kids and you want to be there, but it's also at the same time maybe as some other networking event or something that you wanted to also go to, decide which you want to go to the most and then commit to that one without guilt and without adding any disclaimer as to why you didn't do the other one. You don't have to rationalize or intellectualize your decisions to anyone else because you're an adult. And now is the time for you to really shine in being your independent self during the holidays by reminding yourself that you want to be happy during this time, reminding yourself what the holidays really mean to you, which is doing things that you love most with people that you love the most. Which brings me to tip number 2. Oftentimes during the holidays, there are times we just can't avoid being around some family members or some distant relation or relative of someone else that we don't particularly want to be around. When those kind of situations arise, I think one of the best things that you can do, and it's very easy, is to let nature pull you away and get in touch with your creative side. Whether it's going outside, even if you have to bundle up because you're traveling somewhere cold, or maybe it'll be cold here in Texas, who knows. Even if you have to bundle up, go outside for a few moments, take your phone, not so that you get on social media or you check your emails or text a friend, but instead take some pictures. Pretend, if you will, kind of engage with your inner child a little bit and pretend like you're some fancy photographer and really take some neat angles of maybe a tree outside, or don't go outside and just stay inside and take some pictures of a decoration or the table that's all set. And that gives you a reason to go ahead and walk away from people that might be aggravating and just get in touch with yourself and calm yourself. Tip number 3 is to practice breathing. And I know you've probably heard about breathing techniques, and we all breathe naturally and normally anyway, as long as we're living. So I have a technique that I like to tell people about, which is called square breathing. And that is where you would inhale to the count of 4, and then you hold your breath to the count of 4. And then you exhale to the count of 4 and hold your breath again to the count of 4. So it's called square breathing, but I say you go around once in this technique, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So I would inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Now, I suggest that you do this 4 times. It's easy to remember. You're breathing in for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, breathing out for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, and you do that 4 times. What that really does is it matches your inhales and exhales, and it sends these messages to your brain that you're safe, that it's okay, you're calm, you can calm down, and it really does change some chemistry in your body so that you do calm down a little bit. And this sort of technique, this breathing technique, can be done anywhere, anytime, especially during those hectic holiday moments where you are feeling frazzled. I would highly suggest that you take a moment and take a few breaths in this nice slow fashion, matching your inhales to your exhales. So those are a quick few tips that you can use during the holiday hectic season. One of my personal favorites in my busy hectic life is really that part about giving yourself permission to only commit to what you truly really want to do instead of overcommitting everywhere. And that's just something that I have to focus on in my regular daily life. It's a pretty busy life, taking care of children, taking care of a husband, and working and taking care of the house. That's enough to get me frazzled and hectic. So during the holidays, I have to remind myself that if I'm already busy normally, I have to ask myself, how much more can I really commit to? What else do I really want to do? And then I go with those things. From my heart to you, happy holidays.